strike from person here. Use it seven. All right, let's call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge, please. Thank you. Well, I think you're good. Roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Start with officers, President John Hendrick, Vice President John Folk, Person Bobby Osborne. Town Clerk Wayne Lyman is working as secretary tonight. The agenda has been presented. Thanks for Ms. Dewey. Just for informational purposes, we received the notice from the state. Voting has been pretty much approved. We did reduce it by the amount we had scheduled for the rainy day. That's because we have to keep it up the way we like to see it. So we'll hold on. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you. I'm going to entertain a motion for the approval of utility board last week. Make a motion. Sorry, I will second the motion. All those in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Jeremy, start with water.
All right, the rate study and rate increase, we're waiting on Big Utility. They have to get us a few things together. And then the attorney will actually get a review that. We should have something for us. We can report that. Our monthly sample will be taken tomorrow, possibly Thursday. The guys have set 7 new services this month, and due to weather, we're going to stop doing services. We will do them on emergency basis, whether that happens. Scheduling them for next year. The addition to the blue shop has been completed. We did order some shirts for the guys, t-shirts, long sleeves, and hoodies. We'll have the town seal on the back. They see the go water, they see the utilities in front. Also, the water main is in Tommy Graham's subdivision. I have not received that because for pressure test from Wiley's, though it is out in this evening. It should be pressure tested tomorrow. That is all that I have for water.
They said the vaccine test wasn't.
Yes, that's the, I just need to get it.
For the month of October, the plant produced 24,158,400 gallons. Max day was October 18th at 907,900 gallons. The minimum day was October 9th at 480,000 gallons. Bringing the monthly average to 779,626 gallons.
How's everything been going?
We have not put it. And it's kind of slipped my mind because we've been doing some other stuff like the flip stations and stuff. I just gotta get a longer valve is what it is, because I can turn it on and see if it works, but I think they might have turned the valve off. When the guy that actually put it in, I just came back and did it. And when I asked him, he said, yeah, they said they turned it back on, but up on there. I can get on it, but I'm on that valve. I want to be out of it. I did 60. But as soon as we get it on, we will get it. We'll get it going.
Aaron will do with the well happens to.
Oh, I thought that was.
No, I'm talking about the.
Oh, the plot like, yeah, that's all, yeah, everything on that's been pretty good. That's my knowledge, we got. I think planning sessions like we normally have, I mean,
They'll see the same, it seemed like a hydrant.
right, so I don't even think we got a lot of complaints on Bellevue Plus. Normally, that's what we get hit hard, because people, even though we try to let everybody know, they. Yeah, it seems to be working, I think, as far as, for what we were, for the vision. Now, next year, right before we flood, like month before we flood, we are permitted to feed the other chemical, Oracle. And, we can feed it, and so we might get a little more, stuff out of the hydrants next year, because what that's actually made to do is actually helpful with, with plus it actually, I don't know exact what it does, if it is the what is, it unbonds it from the pipe and what it does, but it help flush all that out, so. But we should be able to, hopefully do that, and then it'll just be that 1 year we'll have. Plus part of that, but
Will we do that again? Like, we'll put a little.
that every year right before we flood, we'll do it. So in theory, a year or two down the road, we shouldn't, couldn't get that much out of, because it just years and years to build up, but if we use something to actually pull it out, flush it.
Any public comments? Anything going? Aaron, two?
We replaced three tanks, people safety drop down, we did replace a couple of them. I got to order a couple of backup pumps, one of them is really huge, we make it repaired. We are slowly upgrading away from trying to pump with newer style of things, handle flexible lights. So the job was being cleaned out and organized, and I could keep it. We just find a couple of people with a tractor, we could check those. I have contacted South Pro about it, we would have to like see what they. Hoping they would be able to do that. But I don't want to have them send there to.
Since we're kind of seeing right here, let's just go to the store. Yes, sir.
How's the orange coming for lift station number one or whatever that is?
I am still waiting.
That's fine.
I'm hoping to find one here to sewer cost.
Yeah.
I had it outdated,
Yeah,
but I hope to find one still.
I think it's necessary, on my part.
Looking at in the next several years, we need to upgrade our actual control boxes.
Yeah.
Telephone options, where you can call the gentleman on call here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we may look into that too.
But until then, I'll call you if I hear the horn, if not, I have your floodgates in the bottom.
And then honestly, hopefully with the stormwater project,
I know, but I'm still gonna be leery.
I think,
There's a lot of years of dripping down through
I don't see it fixed.
Yeah.
I am hoping to put nothing over that.
Me too.
Trust me, we all are.
Fine.
It's a lot of money to put out there and what's it, so.
We are hoping to take a stormwater project and Robert's not, we approved it some time ago, but it would be a enough project. There's some flooding over there. We're going to have some 60 million tile, we're going down the hill. Just take care of the problem for everything. The Baker Street project, we're waiting on a start date, which will be very soon. Also, we should get prices and plans together for the farm. Drain is the Gilbert house. The ditches at Tommy Graham's position today, I didn't drive by, got a whole plan. They are not working as they should, using the gravity. They were holding water and then the drain wasn't doing anything, so they're gonna be recovered, the farm.
That could be the next something for district.
I believe I was ordering rip wrap and spraying or it goes up and it's just something like that, take this rip wrap and make it look presentable.
As far as the ponder angle, I don't think
Protocol, I would say get the right together.
what's the number? As far as I knew, if.
I'll get the thing and get that on too.
Ultimately, I don't know, I'd still like to see it well. That's all, but. I don't really know what I'd like to see. I don't really want to see the water coming in there.
Let it run dry.
I'd like to see the pipe all the way through and what. Is ultimately what I'd like to see. I just want to keep that.
It's more, I mean, obviously, we have many options we'll cover.
Consider,
And I think once
I
we
think
get
that's
it,
how, he really, and that's great, to go back and just, that's how it was. Yeah.
and deal on board with everything.
Yeah.
We can kind of
If you get better loop on that.
what you guys would like to see there too.
Sure. I mean, I know in the budget, when then it's a site from park to all the way to the end of the meeting, that'd be nice. Sometime if we could, if it gets all the platinum, that's well, cover it up. You can shoot all the water you want to. I mean, wouldn't have a problem,
We'll definitely address it when we get close.
man. Yeah, I know there's options there, so
Absolutely.
we could still talking about and
Absolutely.
you guys are working on it.
And one thing is history.
Okay,
So,
cool. That's all right.
100%.
Good too.
HWC.
That's if it make it to the south.
Well, yes, and it's for the project, for those as well.
Fine, go.
On board. Entertain a motion to close utility. Don seconds, all in favor? Any opposed? Start it off.
All right, I had a question, the ladies up front, the town hall rental rate is $100 per day. We want to leave it the same, and like we suggested, if we get what it is. We rent it several times a year, we're not making money. Everything, we talked about the live here next year, stuff like that. A lot of people use the price and they're. And this community though, is kind of a community, but it's still this town.
Leave it like it is. Yeah. Somebody.
Always be late to have.
We have all those here. All of that rapid.
I was very gracious with the other day for this. There's a special part to it.
Because Saturday afternoon. You got every care off that. It's all quality. I started holding them up there for them. All along the road there. Up there. But we did get up there.
One pair to be put around, then 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah. Well, I think we had all the, we got things. Still, there was something. The lady wasn't getting down there like.
About extending that wall with the 22 out. You have to follow that full care, they will, but you have a city.
No one would make a, we should.
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
Probably seconds, all in favor of leaving $100 rate for the next year.
Our anthem insurance that increased by 6.8%, it's not used enough to do it now. Our guardian insurance, there's no increase at all. It's still guardian. So dental, vision. Not, you know, everything that gets in business.
Is that what they have?
No, I'd like to put it second. We have anthem and
At the athletic.
I can get you forward some on the dental, vision, everything that helps. So short term, long term.
Got it. Very
The new cabinets are in, they look great, I do appreciate that, we can start filling it up slowly, chairs are in the office. The ADA door behind you has been completely revamped and it now works as it should. Cruise Fast and Roads, we plan to do some more. Tommy has been made aware that they make sure for plain clothes. A few things on the park, but the bathroom's been aware of it, the dog waste station will be going to portable board here. But almost doesn't wait till spring, it's always.
The bottom section, the first needs, there's something.
It's been like that for several years.
So that there's. I don't know.
It's expensive to replace that piece and they the tires.
I was like, well, I don't know, I've heard of it, but I'll ask. Oh, I didn't doubt it. That's weird. I don't know. Oh,
So, you make a motion to approve the. Second that, because he was not here. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, sorry about that. Sorry, back.
So that is all I have on the part. The ordinance summary and vote meeting.
Bring your big more pants today, huh? Yeah.
All right, so monthly vote for October, so I put it on that, and that, probably for the year. That's more than double. A call for service on the business. First, 46 years of age, got citation of 18, got 116. Always we have 7. Mileage change colors. Got 2 portable radio going about here that are now in service. Tasers, we're still waiting for ISUP to donate those to us. All of our annual training are complete, they have officers. Once we get into the paper public safety funds. Submit a request for reappropriation of 35 million to the public safety fund. This request is necessary due to the error identified by the county and local government. Resulted in incorrect distribution of town public safety. So we're decreased anywhere from 3,500 to 5,500 annually. And this year they don't want to receive 500,000, which is significantly lower than that. Asking.
So I worked. Yeah, I worked with Grant on this. And kind of tried to steer him in the direction of. What we can do. So if you guys, when you guys made your this or not, but in 20, I believe it was 23, we essentially got prepaid for 24's taxes. What we bring. And because of that, it made our public safety fund, it made the public safety distribution of it on a monthly basis much lower than what it already now. Right. instead of getting a normal amount, typically only get like greater from all, like $58. Now, next year, it'll go back to normal. So what I advised Grant to do was to, ask for an appropriation, an additional appropriation, that's $3,500 to essentially make up the difference in, saving. Whole, the general fund.
Is this person at new year too much?
Yeah, this is just to cover the $3,500, just to cover what, um, what we essentially would have gotten if everything was normal, but next year we can have an issue with that. So, Wayne, please step in. Thank you, Greg.
This has been discussed, but, we haven't actually sat down and looked for the money. It seemed, I'm not clear if he wants to just transfer the money into the fund itself.
Well, I think,
Or budget the money for next year.
I think that's what that was the plan initially, was to just pull it from the general fund and transfer $3,500 from the general fund into the public safety fund. And then next year, everything, Jeff goes back to normal and we'll have our normal distribution for next year.
Okay. We can transfer the money into the account, but, it's getting awful late in the year to appropriate it. We're not spendable this year. Now, next year.
If you want to wait, if it's easier for you, we wait till next year and just.
I've already got next year.
So we'll just wait till next year and do.
See if that'll work.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing is we're shorting, we're gonna be short this year in public safety. Normally he would have had $3,500. Next year, it's gonna be back to normal.
Yeah.
But even at that, we're still gonna be $3,500 short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're just trying to
We
figure
can
out.
redirect money here to make up the difference. Sure.
Okay, that's essentially what he's asking.
We make the difference, but it's a little late to appropriate.
Okay. So next year we can make up the difference.
Should be.
But that's essentially what he's asking.
It's for the budget for next year. It's not asking to finish out this year's calendar budget, next year's.
It would be asking to finish out this year's calendar year, but what Wayne's saying. is, hey, and just take it to read.
At the end of the year.
Right.
That'll bring it back up, but it won't be appropriate. Still the whole. Of what we spent.
Yeah, because then if we don't spend that, then we don't.
Yeah.
Have to send that.
That will not affect public safety.
No, we actually get a bump. For what, we thought I did, yeah, we get the remainder of. Sorry. 21.6, no, we actually get a bump in public safety next year. I don't know how big the bump, we'll get a bump and we get another bump in 0.7 for public safety.
All right, so we recently signed a new contract with Axon. So the benefit to this is gonna save roughly $3,800 between 26 and 57. With a new contract, we get 2 body worn cameras. Or we're gonna use the 2 current cameras we have, we get a new body camera. Keep 2 TASER 10s, and we get an additional TASER 10 for our 4 total. Dash cam and fleet system in my car will be taken out and be sent back to Axon. And And then we also can see a virtual reality training simulator, because we're just probably allowed to use the training with like the VR headset and the table. Annual agreements for 2026 is $4,100 and 2017 4,000. But 4,000. And second and final reading of the ordinance adoption. And those are the body fasting footage, the abandoned vehicle, loose animal, planted revegetation, discharge of firearm, noise limits, and
And orange.
it's
I just need coffee. I don't need this.
Oh, you showed up.
Should be with you.
Not that I'm aware of. I personally don't have, I personally have an issue with it.
that's something added on it.
That's always the word in mind.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
Well, we can take those off the school. This one, January. Actually, I'm sorry. I think it's December already. December date. Man, holiday season deals. Ten. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
2026, we'll copy that. January 13th, February 10th, March 10th, April 15th, June 9th, July 14th, August 11th, September 8th, October 13th, and 8th. They're all the second Tuesday of each month, and I do not find any holidays, but that's why. So. And agree those is not one, wait till next month, what most on. I do also have the salary ordinance, the only thing that is changing is the dates, the holiday schedule. A few ranges and the officers went from, the marshal deputy went from salary to transfers. I can read it if you'd like. There was one suggestion on holidays, New Year's Day is January 1st, Thursday, it was off Thursday. It was brought up that maybe we could also give Friday off. If some people didn't come back. I said I would mention, I'm sorry, but what? January 1st, New Year's Day, it will be off on Thursday. And then I will. Add so they can have the Friday, January 2nd.
My personal opinion is, not that I want to buy anything, but I think it's the same thing. But if they're gonna tie on 13, I'm back to work on. Yeah. I'm looking at January 13th. Sorry.
I think.
Stay on.
Well, my personal. January first, right? This was the main item on that night, and I worked the next day, with American Gag on. So we are all New Year's Day. The New Year's Eve will actually be the 31st. We're all the day after. The Hangover Day, because that's right. It's Thursday. I don't disagree. Now,
Okay, or,
would it be a holiday or?
I would not say it okay. I mean, that would be an option to say don't put you on that.
I suggest North End. They probably don't, or if I did.
So we just call this two extra holidays.
Keep track of that.
Let's say this is your.
That's wrong. It was just not up and I thought it was.
You're not gonna be very productive.
This is true, but it is also the time of the year.
So,
I think it's just, again, that's just.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just to tell Jeremy and said. Guys.
We'll leave it on your hands, bud. And they got to use their for fading.
I got rid of. Also, that make it a holiday because. I like the idea of the Friday away. You get the whole day that we cover it. Okay. Nothing else has changed in the ordinance. It's for the officers, raises for employees. And the calendar date. The day, the time, look at it. That's going to be last 2 years.
Anybody have any questions? Jeremy on the salary for 2021?
Yes, we all.
You do it. Turn it on.
I have not. Um.
Motion on salary compensation.
All of it contributing.
The same amount of sheriff and have Marshall and Colin.
All seconds motion. All in favor of the 1.6.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
We want to have a meeting tonight.
I'll make a.
Do we? I see. Just because. You're on the spot, but here's Robert. Do we want to change the time for the meeting? Leave them 7, or do we want to go back?
I would look harder to 6 o'clock, saying 7 o'clock.
Standpoint, because this is kind of been a touchy subject. So we all came in office, they used to. And some people were very upset that they did it at 6, they used to be at 7. Because some people, by the time they got off work and got home, and got things squared away, they could make it home. The other side to that is, that I think specifically, I think that's changed, but I think more specifically, it, like, when we have major things going on, major improvement projects, infrastructure improvements, we could push those against it, just to make sure people. But I think regular business meetings that we're having, I'm seeing.
We just, basically whatever we decide, we'll put the.
Right.
Oh, I'm ready. You're right there. What do you prefer?
Well, me being retired, fixed a lot of fine, but when I was working, maybe I think it's, maybe I was working in Benjamin, 7 o'clock would have been best. But, everyone's got their own ideas. You got an idea, your grand, don't matter. Union meeting, if you hold it later, they're even jumping. Right. If you had it at 6 o'clock, they didn't have a chance to drink that much out in the lot. So we kept it at 6 o'clock. There you go.
We're here, it's pretty late file in my back, so. But I think that if it's me, I'm not on that side.
They want to do that 6.
Why don't we just, about
We could take,
There you go. And we get a fair opinion.
Do that. Let's do that.
I'll put something in the office, I'll put something on there, so we can feel the full. Bring more people. But, the nice thing is, it's recorded, through the communication, but if you want to actually bring questions to the board, you physically have to be that. But if you're just interested in what's going on, walk this here.
We want to go ahead and approve those meeting nights for 2026. I'll make a motion for approval. August 2nd. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Jeremy, do you have anything else?
I do.
Like person asking. For the joint.
Going today on fixing the sidewalk, the gentleman that was here that through the here. Now we don't have an ordinance for them, but we have the $500 piece. And they are going to be fixing the road, I told them.
So I think it's going to be like.
Public comment for 10. Public comment from, sorry, no. Comments from everybody. Seeing none, entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting. On seconds, and looking, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, meeting adjourned. Thank you. You all have a good Thanksgiving. Oh, back,